This episode is sponsored by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro for free at RamseySolutions.com/invest. You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk investing, retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity.
You do not have to learn all of life's lessons the hard way. You can choose to watch other people be idiots and not do what they did. So I could be the sample idiot that doesn't have to, so you don't have to go buy a bunch of nothing down real estate. And then George can live a proper life and, buy his first house very conservatively, sell it, buy another house, pay it off, and by 32 be a millionaire with zero debt and never you don't have to go through drug rehab to have a testimony to decide to not do drugs. It's
That's
possible.
So true.
Me, I have to do everything the hard way. But you guys can learn from me because I have a PhD in DUMB.
Well, and you did it very publicly, Dave. Most people do it in private. You chose to broadcast it to millions.
It's worse than that. I made it into a brand. I made my stupidity into a brand.
Is that the guy who filed for bankruptcy and now he's like a bajillionaire?
Isn't that the guy that files for bankruptcy and tells people how to get out of debt? What kind of dumb butt is that? Well, one that knows the track record, but knows what it's like.
One that's touched the hot stove. That's trying to warn others.
Yeah, I can just, you don't have to teach grab your kid's hand, put it up there, you just don't touch it. I did it once. It's not good for you.
Well, I think the heart of it is people are feeling desperate with the economy and inflation. I'll never build wealth. And so they start taking shortcuts and fear, greed, and pride kick in a little bit. And all of a sudden they make some risky decisions and the risk meter gets broken or they put it aside and decide, I'm going to be the exception to the rule. I know what Dave says, but I saw it work out on a guy on TikTok. So therefore it's going to work out for me.
It's I saw a guy the other day said his 11-year-old had a he had this whole thing that was completely illegal built out.
Oh wow.
Well, he was funding Roth IRAs and they didn't have any earned income.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Yeah. And
it's some kind of like tax hack and you can give your kids income.
My 4-year-old works for me full time and I pay them $60,000 a year and I'm funding, that's illegal.
The IRS is about to be on your butt.
Yeah, when you get audited, you will have like the capital L on your forehead thing that says loser. Yeah, that's what will happen. Oh my God, you people. So no, you hit it though. It's the trifecta. And I have done all three, and all three will make you broke. Greed, fear, and pride. See, pride is I buy a car to impress someone at a stoplight that I will never meet. It's like a Christmas vacation, good-looking girl waving at Chevy Chase, and he wrecks his whole family's car, right? It's that. That's your deal. You remember that scene?
Oh, that's such a great scene.
It's a classic scene. Was it Christy Brinkley?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
I rewatched it recently.
Yeah, the audience has given me a nod, so that Trivial Pursuit's got it. Okay. And so that's pride. And I've done that one. When you buy crap, and Rachel's thing she posted, and you wrote about it in your new book that we haven't told anybody about that yet.
Secret.
I just finished the manuscript last week, and it's really good. But she talked about it, and she said, would I buy this if no one ever saw it?
Oh, yeah.
That's your test on the pride button, right?
It's a gut check.
Now, the greed is not like... It's not like, Simon Legree and
Scrooge
McDuck and I'm stacking coins in the cave. That's not greed. Greed is I'm just money motivated to the exclusion of other things that are healthy. You can have a money motivation and not being excluded to the exclusion of other things. But if your only button to push is money, that's greed. And you're always going to step in the do when you do that. And the third one I love you said is desperate. That's the worst one. God, that one right there. Man, the other two, I got over the other two by the time I was like 27, 28 years old. That desperate one, that will really come. That's when people, I'm going to take the trip to Vegas and I'll hit, and that'll save my business. That's, when you get desperate, just about 20 seconds later after I get desperate, I get stupid. And right after I get stupid, I get broke. Right? It's
crazy how that connection works.
It's a progressive causal thing. Desperate leads to stupid, leads to broke. When you go, oh, it's the only way, it's my only, you're about to screw up. When you get in, your drama queen gets to kicking in, you're about to screw up.
But they heard that one story of that guy who went to Vegas, and it was all on the line, and he did it, and he doubled his money and saved the world.
And saved the business, yeah. Oh, I've read a couple of business books where the guy says, if I was down, I couldn't make payroll on Friday, so I went to Vegas on Wednesday and I made payroll, and now I'm such and such. I've heard that. I don't know if they're true, but
they make for a great read.
Let me just tell you, it's not a good business. It's not business practice. It's not life practice. It's not a life hack. It's just straight up stupidity that somebody got away with. Well, somebody's got to win. The house wins, brother. The house wins. Look at the size. Look at the quality of their furniture and light fixtures. Better than yours. Okay, the house wins. They have more lights and dinghies than you do. There's a reason. They took your money, and they took fools like your money before you got there. That's how they got that. The house wins. Sports betting is hilarious. People that don't understand statistics, sports bet. Have you never had a class in statistics? If you took a class in statistics, you'd understand where the bookie wins. You'd understand why people want to.
But there's the
how
pride.
they pay for Duber with the gold necklace. Was it Caesars?
Oh, yeah.
The Caesars commercials. That guy, man. How do you pay that guy? And you pay all that production, and you know what their budget is for
$1 bajillion
for Caesars for sports betting, and where do they get the money for that?
You, America.
Oh, hello.
You thinking you're going to get on FanDuel and MGM Sports and make $20.
FanDuel is not about fans dueling. It's about you losing. FanDuel's making bank. That's serious money. And it's all off of you because they understand statistics. Hello. Probability of a win, and you don't beat the odds after you play a while. You occasionally do, and that's what keeps the fools coming back, just like my golf game.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. To learn more about investing, visit RamseySolutions.com/investing or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.